Welcome to My Life and Coasters, where today I'm here at Thorpe Park for the opening day for 2025. I was here actually 2 weeks ago for the passholder day, but it's opening day today for the public. I thought I'd pop back, see what it's like. The park's open for about another 3 hours, so I'm a bit late today, but yeah, let's get through security. Just inside the park, gonna go and start over on Stealth as long as it's open. It seems quite a few bits are closed. I think it could be weather because there was a big gust of wind. Stealth is open, which is really good because I didn't get on it a couple of weeks ago when I came for the passholder preview day.
Bear and Scout while it cleans. Exception 1, non-dry. You'll love the healthy sheen it gives.
"25-minute queue for Stealth." Had a back row ride. Yeah, I put myself on there as a single rider. There's a single rider on the back. Got on there quite quickly, considering I was stood at the entrance. Then they did actually open up the extended queue. So great to get back on Stealth for this year. It's only at 25 minutes now, which is basically the lowest you'll see it most of the time on like a busy day. So gonna head over here now, hoping to do the Swarm, Nemesis Inferno. There's quite a bit that's open now. I saw testing from the queue line for Stealth. It's just Hyperia and Colossus. And I don't think Colossus will open because it's still sat on the lift hill. But I really do hope that massive Mack Rides hype coaster over there does open. I'll queue up for a quick ride on Detonator while it's 10 minutes. That's not too bad at all. It even said 5 minutes on the app. Ride there on Detonator. I was facing them for Inferno, great view, and they barely pushed that straight down. I had so much space. Yeah, the drop on there, one of the best rides I've had on it. Nemesis Inferno, 20 minutes. I've not got much time, so I'm just going to join the queue. Not going to like bother looking for anything shorter because I do want to get on here today.
Please hold tight. Place your head back and brace yourself.
Didn't do the Walking Dead a couple of weeks ago, and it's only got a 5-minute queue, so I'm going to go over and do that now. Nemesis Inferno, it was good. I got a row 3 outside seat. Enjoyed it. It was relatively smooth. It's never going to be like the real Nemesis or Nemesis Reborn as it's now known, but yeah, Inferno was still pretty good. Always worth the ride when it's like less than half an hour. That's sort of my cut-off time for that ride now. One of my favourite indoor coasters, this Walking Dead the ride. Not sure if to go for main queue or single riders. I am on my own today, so I think I will go on single riders. On second thoughts, that single rider queue did not look fun, and I've had a very slow time with this today. There's about 5 people in it, but at least with this queue I know it will move a certain amount. So yeah, I'm going to go for main entry over here instead. Walking Dead the ride done there. It was actually about the same to go in main queue, so I'm glad I did that. I ended up getting paired with a single rider who would have been at the back of the queue anyway, so yeah, about the same sort of time, because you can't actually ride alone on there because of the train style. It's a bit weird. Gonna go and see what the story is over at Hyperia now. Done quite a few rides already, to be fair, because I've only been here like an hour and a bit, so yeah, that's not too bad at all. I did see when I was in the Nemesis Inferno queue line that it was a power cut that caused it, which does make a lot of sense. And I've been met with the sight of Hyperia sat on a lift hill with test dummies. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned if I'm honest. If it will open again today, because there is only about an hour to go until the end of the day. So yeah, might not even get on Hyperia this visit. I mean, if I don't, then I don't. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, still got an hour, so fingers crossed it will open and I can join the queue just before 5 o'clock. Unfortunately at this time I can't see it opening, but yeah, it does look really good in this area. We've got like, all this has been done even since my last visit a couple of weeks ago. They've put loads of like borders around the plant, and we've got this around the area, so yeah, it's actually looking really, really nicely finished off since passholder day, so that is really good to see. It feels so much more like it's really settled in Hyperia now. Don't get me wrong, there's not really any theming, but for a stylised coaster, Hyperia is looking pretty fresh. Guess I'm going to head over to the Swarm and do that, because that's sort of the last big coaster I've got to do today if Hyperia doesn't open. I know I've not done Colossus or Soar. I don't really like either of them, so I can't really be bothered to go on them, because I know I'll just get a headache. I might do some other flat rides and stuff, as well as the coasters. Just as I looked behind me, I thought, what's that noise? I thought, where's that train? Oh, that nearly valid then. Oh my god, yeah, Hyperia, it tested, and oh my god, it nearly rolled back then. That was close. Oh, it's looking very slow on Hyperia. It'll be, yeah, I'm going to stand around and watch it in case one of these trains valleys. So yeah, that's a good sign for Hyperia though, and there's not that many people waiting, so if it does open, it could be on there pretty quickly. I am going to join the test queue, pre-queue for the ride. I don't know if it's likely to open, and if it doesn't look like it's going to open in about 10 minutes, then I will leave and come back. But it is looking hopeful, and the sun has just come out as well, so yeah, it's looking good. As much as I want to stay, the Swarm's got a 15-minute queue, and I can come back at like 10 to 5 and go on there when it should be open. But as it currently stands, they're not emptying the water dummies yet, which means it's still going to be a way away from opening. And to be fair, when it does open, I don't think the queue will be that bad, because I can go in a single rider and see how quick that is, and that should be fairly quiet. So yeah, fingers crossed, I should get at least one ride on there today after a ride on the Swarm. It does make me worry a bit about the future of that ride though. It's had so many technical issues, and it just seems all the time at Thorpe Park you're waiting for Hyperia to open, standing around the area where it's just very unreliable. And for a ride that new, it's only a year old, I am a bit concerned about its future. Whatever these issues are, I really do hope they can resolve them. Yeah, so it's time for a ride on my second favourite ride at the park. That is behind Hyperia. It's very close between this and Stealth for me, but I think this, with the theming, it's got the extra length. It does beat Stealth, and you can't deny it's amazingly themed. So I've just done the Swarm there. Didn't take too long to get on. It's 25 to 5 now, so yeah, going over to see what's going on with Hyperia. I've seen it's open. It's got a 120-minute advertised queue. That is massive. I do plan on going to join it. It's going to be way past the end of the day by the time I get on there. That's never a good sight to see, is it? I don't think Hyperia... Oh, it's definitely not open, is it? Look at it. So that 120-minute queue might be right, because it's not going anywhere at the minute, and my biggest fear is that it's going to be on one train. Well, there is good and bad news. It is obviously broken down, and they've said they hope to resume operation soon, but it's not on one train, so that's alright. And if it does reopen, it definitely isn't a 2-hour queue. It's probably about an hour and 5 minutes, hour and 10 minutes, so yeah, it's just one of those things really, isn't it? Really hope it reopens, but I don't think it's likely. And even if it does, I've got about 15 minutes. I don't think they'll let people join the queue. It's 10 to 5. They got that other train going, and now they're sending an empty train, so yeah, it's a good sign hopefully. That's the last train of the day, just gone in the station, and there we go, there's an empty train going up. Yeah, I did finally get on it, and it didn't even take that long. It took about an hour, so not too bad at all. There is something so cool at being by Hyperia when all the music stopped. There's like, it's just talking, the ride's not going around. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's 6 o'clock now, so an hour after park closed, but that was a really good ride on there. One of the best rides it was the best ride I've had this year out of the 3 I've already had. I was on row 4, I think row 4 or row 5 on there, and yeah, really good as always with Hyperia. It was a bit rattly, don't get me wrong, but all rides that are like going to be that quick I think are going to have a bit of a rattle. Now I'm going to head out of the park. And that brings me to the end of this. What has been a pretty good afternoon. It was literally just me wanting to pop down and see what the opening day was like. I've never done an actual opening day. I've either come on the Saturday after or the passholder day, so I thought I'd come on the opening day, see what it was like. Good atmosphere. Definitely probably come back for next year's and do the full day, but it was good just to get on Stealth because I couldn't get on it last weekend. Also get on the Walking Dead and get some re-rides as well. So yeah, not too bad. Now I'm going to get back on the bus. It's the 9:50 express bus, and yeah, there is one here, which is really good because it means I've not got a half an hour walk to station. So I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a travel vlog down to Cornwall.